Georgia. I don't need no apology. I'm on the American flag tonight. Every country flag is on me tonight because everybody voting. I wonder what's going on with me tonight that I just don't feel myself. Let me relax like us Democrats. I hope this is not the way the Democrats are right now with the election. Mm-mm. I hope we're more fired up like my flag that I'm wearing tonight. They probably say, what kind of nonsense I will have on tonight? Can you help me? Hmm. I represent every island tonight, our democracy. Nandi, how you doing? Okay, let me get myself up and ready like the Democrats are for tomorrow election. Okay, you heard it. Let's spread the word that the number one show, the best show on radio is on television is on, the Avril show. Because a lot of times I heard Donald Trump say after he win the election, his election, we're not talking about our election, but he said when he win his election, there's not going to be no need for media, but my show would be able to stay. So this show ain't going nowhere unless God says so. But we're in for a talk tonight with the Avril show, and we're going to have a little conversation. Adlin, I miss you. Every time I think about you, I miss you. Good night, Faith Foster. So you singing. I know you didn't see me. You was in the front. I was in the back. A convocation. But it was nice to see you singing and doing your thing. Mary Sue, a blessed good evening. Yes, it was nice. Convocation on Saturday. I had a great time. Lester Claxton, good night, big up Queen. Good night to you, King. Problem Phipps, good night to you. Yes, I'm here. We're going to talk some things tonight. I know the election making some of you nervous. I don't see for what. It ain't supposed to make you nervous. It's supposed to make you want to go out and vote. That's what it's supposed to do. So I'm not I'm not nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm just fired up. Whew. Okay, I'm here. Let's, I'm going to start. I'm going to talk about a gentleman in St. Kitts that really touched me. And I got to comment, I got to talk about that. I got to talk about this man that died in St. Kitts and just make me know that I don't want a funeral. Adeline, you all hear that, right? No funeral, cremation. Because your people are something else when people dead. Corrine, ready for great outcome tomorrow. Good night. Corrine Phipps, that's right. We have to feel that way. Great outcome, and we have to keep what belongs to us. Okay? So that's all I'm saying. We're not supposed to be worried. Okay? We're not supposed to be worried. We are supposed to be fired up. Okay? And for those who just tune in to see what I'm wearing or what wig I'm wearing, it's fine because it's nonsense night to night because that's all I'm hearing. The talk I'm hearing out there is pure nonsense. Okay, so we don't need to sit here and talk nonsense. We need to encourage each other. Even those who don't believe tomorrow they need to go out and vote, they're frustrated, they're tired, they're not bothering with the vote. Let us go out and vote, okay? Because we're going to regret it after. It's too much things at stake. If it's not us, it's our children, grandchildren. Their future is why we're going out to vote. A lot of people don't even want to hear you talking about no election. Some people say, I don't want to talk about no election. I'm not voting, but I'm encouraging you with that mindset to change your mindset and go out and vote. Okay? There's Desiree Walters. Wear a blue wig tomorrow. I voted already. Tomorrow I'm just going to be nosy out there. I'm just going to be nosy out there, watching the polls, see who come in. And they promised me porridge tomorrow morning. They're going to have a pot of porridge. But I told them it all depends on who cook it. Sorry. I can't just eat any and anybody food or porridge. No, only certain people who will feed me. So I don't go around and eat people food, and you know that. But anyway, the person that making me porridge tomorrow, I have to be there even when they're making it, okay? Because I don't use certain things. I'm gonna tell you all my recipe coming up. Adeline, you had started something and I followed you, cut back on certain things, and let me tell you something, it worked. I don't need no girdle. I don't need all that when I'm going out. And I'm gonna tell you all people what I have been doing. So Colleen Jeffers in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, and everybody out there. What about the eggs? Oh, everybody know I love my eggs. Don't take that away from me. But it's not what you love, it's how you do it. So here we are tonight. I am going to talk about me as a person who love to talk, that people say I love to talk, right? But you have Elon, I call him Elon Musk, the billionaire who behind Tesla and all these things. You see, he's giving away $1 million, right? To anybody who could just push Donald Trump, speak and go out there. And you see how people are making money off of their mouth. But you guys want to sit here and tell me that I must sit here and talk about things that are not important. Your voice carries weight. And if you're going to use it, I am not going to be on TikTok doing nonsense to make money. And then when TikTok go down, people remember me for all the negative. I'm not letting money ruin me. I am allowing God blessing to flow over my life. And that is what has been helping me over the years. So with all the money TikTok want to give me and everybody wants to give me for being up every day creating this, and I don't have that time. I really don't. So I'm not going to make the good money off of TikTok. But I'm here tonight to say that we are sitting down and we are taking a lot of things for granted. So here what I have to say tonight, and maybe somebody may not like it, but whether you like it or not, I am going to have one comment. Now, there's a gentleman that died in St. Kitts, right? And I don't know him. Pinders or Penders, they call him. So Penders, if I pronounce his name wrong, Penders, forgive me for that, but I have to say something. So they have up this picture of this homeless man, okay? who died, laying on the street. And they show you, I mean, that's how he lived his life, so nothing wrong with this showing you that picture, but that's how he lived his life. And the man died. And the amount of condolences I see that man getting, till somebody went as far as to say he was such a nice man that they should have a half day for him. So the man dead and gone, right? And he was homeless. And now that he's dead, they're saying, oh, they should have a half day for him, and they should honor him, and they should do all these great things for this homeless man that was passed on every day by so many that people never heard about him until now he's dead. People who might have wanted to give him a shirt to wear or some food don't even know anything about Penders. Now Penders dead. I am hearing so much great things about Penders laying on a sidewalk, homeless, right? So he's homeless. And you telling me someone said they should have a half day. Yes, they should have a half day for Penders. You mean to say the man lay down and ground every day? The man was homeless, and is filthy rags that I see him in a picture where they're paying respect to him, right? So that show you the life he lived while he had life. But now Penders is dead. Honor him. Have a half day for him. Why didn't you all write up that long time ago that we need to get Penders off the street? First thing they're gonna say, that's where he wanted to be and all that. But listen to me. If he even wanted to be there, but every day somebody was going and somebody give him a nice blanket, or they could have said, man, you pass him and the blanket was so clean and he had on clean clothes, and they make sure they go every day and somebody take him little lunch and all that great stuff. I would be happy to hear that. But now that Penders dead, you are telling me about half day for Penders and give Penders award and plaques, and he was such a great man. And when Penders was alive, nobody was going around, and I never see him up there on social media where they say he needs some clothes, or man, I have shirts, I have pants here, I have stuff. And I sure people like that been going to St. Kitts with a Penders, two lovely t-shirt. This is the craziness about us people. I think we just get crazy and excited when we have something to put on social media to get likes and following, because that's what attracts people now. Is I put it there first, and who put it up first, who gonna get the most. Let me tell you all a little something about media. No matter what you put on, how much likes and followings, you have your followers, everybody have their followers, right? No matter what you put up and who put it up first, it's not about like, it's what you put up and it's who following you. Everybody have their own followings, right? So you going around and rush to put up things and halfway story and misleading stories because you want people to come and follow your page. And some of you get paid because Facebook sent it to me too. Okay, you could make money from Facebook. I'm not here for all that. I am here to speak, and who don't like it, it's fine with me. I still love you. But I am saying to you, stop using this homeless man, because I want to know, where's his family? Okay. And a lot of us, we're not going to take homelessness like, oh, the family didn't care. I'm not going to sit here and do that because I don't know the family. Somebody have to tell me that story. But if the family even had him on the street, and they used to go every day and they say one thing with him, that's where he want to be, but the family feed him and everything and whatnot, that's what I want to hear. So I want to hear Penda's story, because in all honesty and due respect, respect is due to people even when they're dead. Even when a person is dead, they need to be respected. So if the government gonna bury him, just give him a good send off. And maybe he's the one with all the people that's saying he was such a great man, Penders, whatever. He should have the biggest funeral in St. Kitts, paid for by the government, because he stayed on the street all this time, or his family should give him a good send off. Because I sure somewhere down the line somebody's benefiting from something Penders had. I sure that man died and he's crying on the inside for something. I don't know too much. I didn't know he had family. I am trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. If he had family, why was he homeless? If he was mentally sick, and they said that's where he wanted to be, kind of mentally sick, and he didn't know better, we need to do better for our people who is mentally sick. And there's some homeless people because they have nowhere to sleep and go. Where's our shelters in the islands? I don't know. But I'm just saying, don't use Penders now that he's gone to make big headline story. Because when I hear people talking about how great of a person he was, and he was laying down on the street there every day and sleeping as a homeless man, and everybody know this man, my God. Well, I had to rewrite my life story because I think the biggest thing about some of us people, we can't wait for the repass. Some of us show up late, don't even know how the funeral service went, but we on time for the repass. We need to cut it out. The same way a man live is the same way he died. If a man live his life where he was quiet, peaceful, and he didn't have a big crowd around him, don't give the man no big funeral with no big repast. You all need to cut out them repast thing. You go to the islands. We don't do it in St. Kitts, but I know in Jamaica, I was down there and they had 9 nights. And when they have 9 nights, man, they cook up the oxtail, they cook up the fish, they cook up everything. And when they done, everybody wondering who gonna bury the deceased. So my question is, why the party is so important? I think repast should be for the family and close friends of the deceased. Stop turning people life into party when them dead. And when they was alive, they were hungry and homeless like Penders. So if it's Penders or Penders, correct me. But you all are some set of people out here where you all take people life and make story. And I'm not saying something wrong with put it up. I respect the source that put it out there. Otherwise, I wouldn't know about Penders. But I'm just saying, with all the people who are writing up so much great thing about him now, and he was such a great man, but live a homeless, dirty life, and that's the picture that we could show of him, then that was his life. Because I don't see a good picture put up of Penders. Why they didn't find a picture of the man of who he was before and put it up? But they put him up. But you see, so a man lives, so he died, right? He lived homeless, and that's the way he used to be. So maybe that's the way they want you to remember who Penders was. Okay? But if I didn't see the man laying down there homeless, I wouldn't know who the person was they were talking about if they had just put a name. May God have mercy on him. And I pray to God that that man's soul gone home to meet God. Because if he was so peaceful, never messed with people and was living his life until God called him home, he's in a better place. He's resting and he's clean right now. Okay, no more stepping over him, rain a fall upon him, dirt a fall on him, people a walk over him. No more that for Penders. So I think some people, when they're dead, no wonder they say rest in peace. Because they are more at peace than this wicked world where some of us living in. Penders, I hope there's no more of you that they have to post one day and say how great that person was. One day it will be my story. But please, you all don't know my story already. So nobody go write up nothing. Everything you all need to know, you already know. And what you all don't know already, not have to be repeated. Say it now. Okay? Because you all waste too much time at funeral with these load of long talking, one load of saying. So me want to see Pender's funeral to see who going up there go speak, or you all gonna just bury him just like that. But if he saw he live his life, then fine. Bury him in class, with class, and send him home because he's already gone home to meet his master. May our people learn to treat each other better when we have life than to wait until people dead to give them good send off, an expensive casket, and big repast. Them nonsense need to cut out. We waste too much money. May God have mercy on all of us. But anyway, Donald Trump have billionaires behind him. Billionaires. Okay? Money talks in America. Because when I saw that Elon Musk is giving $1 million to whoever can promote more, talk more, widely talk this election, okay? The co-founder, and he was the man that have us here using PayPal and all these things. So sometimes, the people we are supporting, that's another topic right there. We got to be careful who we're supporting because we are putting our money and they bring out all these stuff for us to use and we fall for them. And that is the big problem that we have as a people. We don't even know who we are making rich. But we here on social media and we think it's free. It's not free. It is not free. Why you think billions of people follow Facebook? And we think, oh, we getting it for free. No, baby. Try say the wrong thing on Facebook or write the wrong word. See if they not block you. Your freedom of speech is not free. And you sitting here thinking, we on here for free? Let me tell you, go on your phone right now and look up bed. And then go on your computer. And as you log on your computer, a bed pop up in front of you. Okay? We are being followed by these cookies and things where they tell us about cookies and you just click, click, click. Your phone is your address and everything that they need. Okay? So don't take a lot of things that you all walk and click and sign up on for granted. We don't have no privacy anymore in our life. No more privacy. Okay? So I think these judges that's on the ballot, they need more promotion. You go to vote. The judges that's sitting on the bench that's dealing with us on a daily basis, our children, our grandchildren, our life depends on these judges that sit on the bench. And when you go to vote, you don't know them. Do you know you don't know these names? You don't have a face, you don't know who the judges are. And you walk into these polls and you don't know who these judges are. How you gonna vote? Some people take a chance and say, we just check off somebody. You might be checking off the one we're gonna put all of you behind bars. We got to be careful. Our democracy lies on November 5th, tomorrow when you wake up. Go early, get it out the way. Don't procrastinate. Go out and vote. Don't wait till later and then you say, I wish I had gone earlier. Okay? We need to pay attention. You're voting. Remember, my area may not have who is in your area. So somebody asks me who is running. If you don't know who you're voting for by tonight, you in serious trouble. You're supposed to know by now who you're voting for. You ain't supposed to be asking question who you're voting for. Google it. Google who is running in this election in my district. Just Google that, and it's right there. Call in who you're voting for in the Virgin Islands. I want to know. The judges need to step it up because nobody know them, especially the young people. They don't know which judge to vote for because these judges' faces is not attached to the name. But check me out. After this election, I am going to change the Bronx one step at a time. We are going to get some stuff done that we never did before. Okay? But remember tomorrow, wake up early, get your bowl of porridge, take it with you. Stand up in the line, eat your porridge in the line if you have to. But make sure you're at the poll. And we're going to send the other side of the party a message that our vote carries weight. We may not have $1 million or $1 billion, but let our vote be like $1 billion. Get out and vote is what I come here to tell you tonight. And we are not going to take this simple because I already felt like we won already. I already felt like we won the election already. That's the mentality you must have when you're going to the poll, that we are winners.
Yeah, this is Beanie Man representing for Avril. Let me say Avril, me mean Avril. Let me say Avril, me mean Avril.
You heard that.
What I do wrong again, Lord? Tell me what I do wrong again.
Anyway, I am not going to be here with you long tonight because I have to get up very early in the morning to be out there doing my civic duty. And remember, our democracy lies in our hands on November 5th. Get up and get out and vote. And remember, to the people of St. Kitts, to the people of the Virgin Islands, no matter what you say and what you do, just remember what affects America affects you. So all of you who laughing and some of you writing up these funny comments that Donald Trump gonna deport us home. If Donald Trump get into office, you might as well start balling in the islands too, or going back to planting your potato, your yam, your carrots, and everything. Where your hands too clean now to do, you might do it. So don't take it lightly and pass your nasty remarks that Donald Trump sending us back home. What affects America affects you. Just remember, I said so. So we're not going to sit back and allow us to get deported. We're not scared. We're not worried. We are going out and show them that our vote carry weight. People, don't let me down. Tomorrow night, this time, we're supposed to be smiling, holding hands across America that we did it. That's what we're supposed to say. We're going to be holding hands across America tomorrow night that we're winners. And we're going to keep America great. And people of the Virgin Islands, go out and vote. Get out there and vote. Okay, so for those who just join in and text in last minute, I have been here speaking and you just found me. I just want to tell you, because my democracy lies in my hand, I want to go and get some rest tonight. And remember, I promise everybody, if you meet me, join me. It's going to be the best porridge I have running around the Bronx with tomorrow morning. The best porridge, nutmeg, cinnamon, the kind of milk I use. You don't get that every day around here. So don't miss my porridge at the poll. So if you're coming on out tomorrow, any poll you go, you're happy to run into me. I'm going to be in the northeast, the southeast, the west east. I just want to make sure that we, the people, take this election seriously. So people, get out tomorrow, do what you have to do. And just remember, I will tell you, there is porridge at the poll waiting for you. Mhm. Sasha Nolan, why you always late? But at least you do it like we used to do in school. You say, at night, I'm late. That's how we used to do it up in Charlotte and Marley, right? I was always late because I was outside eating while the teacher was teaching. You know that, Sasha. I don't have to tell you. But anyway, rewind and get a grips of what I said before I started the show. Just remember, tomorrow, if you didn't do early voting, get up early and get out there. Cast your vote.